Hello, my name is John Robinson. I have written to you about the move to online teaching and assessment. This video is to explain some of our decisions. Because it's mainly about assessment, I'd like first of all to say a word to first years whose assessments have been cancelled. Please use the forthcoming term to consolidate your learning from first year. Teaching is continuing, academic support is still there, so make the most of it to be well prepared for going into second year. You are all entitled to progress to second year, but if you're struggling, do talk to your supervisor. In the meantime, keep your nose to the grindstone and have a good rest of the first year. Also a word to our IPC students. Thank you for being our pioneers in the move from conventional programs to online programs, for adapting so quickly. You also have a different format of exams, and therefore the rest of this video is not addressed to you. But I wish you also a good rest of the academic year, even in these circumstances. So, to second, third and fourth year undergraduates and postgraduate taught students, I'm going to specify what our key principle has been in making decisions, and then talk about three things that we've done. At the heart of everything we've done is supporting you now, and just as important, supporting you as a future graduate of the University of York. When you graduate, along with your degree certificate, you'll receive a transcript that details your marks and so on. The transcript will note how you've had to adapt to these extraordinary and unsettling times. But one thing it won't do is to suggest in any way that your degree is less valuable than it otherwise would have been. Standards will be maintained. Now, what are we doing to support you to perform the best you can in this context where we're going to make sure the future you is assured of a valuable degree? Three things. First, obviously many assessments are continuing as they were because they're coursework, but where we had conventional exams, we're moving to other formats. And the choice of those formats has always been taken with a view to minimizing the stress on you. The main two replacement formats are coursework, so again you have a number of weeks in which to do the work, but the scope of the coursework is the same as the exam would have been. So those weeks are there to give you time to plan and to focus appropriately, but we're not asking you to increase the volume of what you do. Similarly, some exams have been replaced by online 24-hour exams. And the point of the 24 hours is so that you can schedule, pre-plan, so that there's a window about the length of the original exam in which you can focus on it without distractions. These and other format changes are intended to alleviate, wherever we can, any tension, any additional tension there may be because of the change to a different format. The second thing is, if you are ill, or if something else to do with the pandemic means that you really just can't perform at the time of the assessments, then the exceptional circumstances process has been streamlined, made more straightforward. We are still able to apply the range of responses, extensions, sits as if for the first time and so on, and we'll do that flexibly to support you. The third thing is the safety net. Now, where we can, the safety net is taking work already done and using it to form an estimate of how well you would have done this year if there'd been no disruption. And then that value is guaranteed as the minimum that you will get as your year average. Now, there's another video about the safety net explaining what I mean by where we can. And I want to just conclude this short explanation now by saying that even for people who we can provide a safety net for, you still have to be eligible to progress or to graduate. So you still have to pass your modules. There are some compensation rules that apply as well, but think of passing all your modules as the basic hurdle that you have to get over. That is still there for everyone. It's one of the key ways of assuring that your degree is worth as much as it always has been. But the safety net will be described in a secondary video. For now, these are the key 3 ways in which we're simultaneously trying to give support to you in the context we're in now and also ensure that your degree is valuable to you.